Hey everyone, I'm here with my friend Andy. This is Jared with Advantage Equipment Rental. I'm repping an AJ's Lawn Service sweatshirt. I was helping Andy with a big landscape project here in Boulder with our Avant equipment back here.
Yeah,
Andy and I met several years ago. I think you bought a four-wheeler from me.
right. An ATV with a plow. Yeah.
Yeah, we both have had landscape companies, and um, so anyway, I wanted to get Andy's 2 cents here on camera, filmed, and uh, no going back.
Yep.
But yeah, I wanted to ask kind of two questions about using the machine. So um, we use several different attachments. I'll show you guys real quick. We built a flagstone wall here. We got more going over here. So we did kind of multiple tiers of a flagstone wall, and then we did a whole bunch of grading and excavating in this very small lawn here in Boulder. We're on a small street, small lawn. It was a lot of maneuvering and real tight quarters, but through this process we used the Avant machine entirely. We used a mini digger. We used a 4-in-1 bucket. We use the pallet forks quite a bit. Any other attachments? Oh, the tiller.
Yep.
We use the big rototiller. And I wanted to know from Andy what his favorite attachment was that we used on this project. What do you think was the most productive? Or
Well, first of all, I thought I was going to be able to take care of this project with just a dingo. That's actually what I had in my original bid. Was just using a dingo, and then it worked out for Jared and I to work together on this one. And he said, "Hey, I'm going to bring my equipment along. I'll help you out." And I'm sure glad that he showed up with his Avant. It was amazing. I think my favorite attachment was probably the fork lift. We set all these 3 foot by 2 foot flagstone pavers with those.
these guys, they weighed what?
Like 200 pounds a piece, and we came up with like kind of a strapped tie-down ratchet system, and it worked amazing. We saved our backs, it saved a ton of time, and that was probably my most fun one because I got to do it as well. I think the 4-in-1 bucket was amazing as well. That actually took back a lot of the dirt that we scraped from this area here. We were able to back drag it, scrape it into the bucket, dump it into the dump trailer. And then we also took out a huge boulder on that side of the property that must have weighed at least 350 to 400 pounds.
Yeah, using the clamshell grapple on the 4-in-1 bucket there.
That was
Yeah,
amazing.
just clamped it and lifted it right into the trailer.
And then we moved some soil as well with the 4-in-1 bucket, pulling back on it and opening it up, and kind of, instead of pushing it and with limited space, we were able to do that as well. So that was probably my second favorite.
Yeah, we're working on like a 1-lane street here, and so had to be real conscientious of cars driving around. But the Avant is about 48 inches wide, so we were able to stay tight to the curb a lot and keep productive even when the traffic was around.
It was really easy to operate as well. I had never run one before myself, and I got right in there, got right to work. I had a couple minute tutorial, and I was able to figure it out, and it's really user friendly and easy to work with.
Yeah, awesome. And then we've talked about this property being real tight quarters. We have a lot of trees back here, and we were staging attachments and everything back in there. We had to maneuver through a lot of stuff. But what was your favorite feature about the machine? What did you like? What do you think was the most helpful in this project that we couldn't have done without it?
I think the articulation of the machine itself was probably the best.
Yeah.
Just being able to move, halfway into the street instead of having to back all the way into the street, and moving around these trees, and just being able to come up on this kind of narrow sidewalk and get into tight spaces like Jared was talking about. So just the articulation itself and the ease of operation of the piece of equipment was amazing.
Yeah. Also, another thing, we use the telescoping boom a lot to set these flagstones too. We had to reach over the curb down here, all the way over with the stones, and there's a telescoping boom on these machines that you could see right behind Andy's head there. It reaches out about 24 inches. that was super handy too.
Instead of moving the machine itself, I would just tell Jared, or he would tell me, "Hey, use the telescoping boom to go out an inch or two," and that was a lifesaver.
Yeah. Well, cool. Thanks for humoring me and
Thanks for doing it with me.
the process
Great
here.
project.
But yeah, we were
Great piece of equipment.
yeah,
Love it.
got a lot done. So, well, that's it for today. There's more to come, so stay tuned. Thanks.